Morning, guys. This is my day. What day is it? I think this is my third day in Abuja, and I've just woken up and I'm just come to have breakfast. I haven't vlogged since I arrived. I've just been resting, sleeping, eating, sleeping. I really needed the rest because I was so stressed on my way here. So I've just been sleeping, eating, and sleeping. I haven't even done nothing. I've just been resting. But today, I feel a bit better, and I think I'm going to vlog for the first time since I arrived. And I'm having breakfast, and I wanted to show you. This hotel is absolutely gorgeous, and this is what I'm having for breakfast. I hope it's not going to get cold while I am doing this. So I'm having noodles. This is Nigerian noodles. If you've never had Nigerian noodles before, you are missing. Nigerian noodles are like the best noodles in this world. They are so tasty. They call them Indomie noodles. This is Indomie noodles for breakfast. It's kind of heavy for breakfast, but you know what? I don't mind. I'm just going to eat and go back to my room and go and crash. I'm not working. I don't have any appointments that's so important or anything like that. So I'm just chilling. So this is the restaurant. I'm about the only person here. Yesterday, when I came down here, it was only one person I was here. But today, I'm absolutely alone by myself, but it's fine. I love it. It's peaceful. It's very quiet. Yeah, so how you are doing? I'm the reality of hearing about Nigeria and actually being in Nigeria are two different things, I must say. Before I came down here, I was very anxious. I was worried because of all the news and everything we're hearing about Nigeria. I was so worried. Yeah, they are not exaggerated. I don't think they are exaggerating anything, but I think we hear a lot of the bad stuff that is happening, but the reality is that there are still about 200 million people in this country. They are all living their lives. They are working. They are going to church. They are going to ceremonies. They are just living their ordinary lives daily. So there's a lot happening. And I kind of feel like those of us who live in the diaspora even know more about the insecurities and things that happen in Nigeria more than those who actually live in Nigeria. Because I was saying to my friends yesterday, I was like, are you guys not worried about all this and, bandits and everything that's happening in the north and also in the eastern part of Nigeria? And they're like, now what can they do? It's like they just try to tune it out and just carry on living like nothing is happening. I know places like Abuja and Lagos are relatively safe, but because even before I came down here, I went on the what's it called, the Foreign Affairs website, and they listed the number of states that you shouldn't go to except it's absolutely essential. So many states in the east and so many states in the north, they say travel. They put travel advisory on them that you shouldn't go there except it's absolutely essential. So Nigeria is not safe, but for most people down here, they are just still living their lives daily and just carrying on as best as they can. Yeah, I'm just lying low. I'm not posting any video. By the time you guys see all these videos, I'm back to the UK. Nobody knows I'm here. I didn't call anybody. I only called one person to pick me up from the airport, and they are the ones that arrange everything for me. It's only the family members that want to know that I'm here that will know. The rest will probably see it on my YouTube channel when I'm back in the UK. I don't care. It's only the friends that want to know that I'm here that will know. So, I mean, it's absolutely important that you keep your safety is number one priority when you come down here. Everything we're seeing on television or in the news is not exaggerated. It's the reality. So one can't be too careful. But when you come to a place like Abuja, where I am at the moment, people just get on with it. They're just living. I'll go out today and I'll vlog and you'll see. People just get on with it. Like, what can they do? What can they do? And a friend of mine was saying to me yesterday, was like, you know what, Bridget, I left the UK to come back to Nigeria because I thought this was the best decision. But for the first time since I came back, I have a really great job. But for the first time since I came back to Nigeria, I'm beginning to regret Do I really want to bring children into this country as it is now? I'm telling you, the way Nigeria is now, something is got to give. It can't continue like this. There's too much. It's just too much. Nigerians are resilient, but how much can a people take? How much can you take as a people? My God. It is well low. Anyway, my breakfast is getting cold. Let me eat my breakfast in peace, and I will talk to you guys later. This is a funny thing that happened this morning. I told them to give me coffee. I said I wanted coffee, and they didn't give coffee. This is a coffee. You guys remember Nescafe? This is good old Nescafe, Nigerian one. Very strong, very good. And I said, can I have tea as well? And they said, no, it's complimentary. You can only have one. You can only have one. For the amount of money I'm paying in this hotel, I should have a goddamn pot of tea and coffee if I want it. But I didn't want to. I promised myself I'm not going to complain. When I got to Heathrow, I said, Bridgie, this is Nigeria you're going to. Do not complain. Tune your mentality, adjust your mindset, and just get on with things. Do what you have come here to do and get out. Do not complain. So, no, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I'm not complaining at all. So, yeah, I'm going to, I have an appointment, dermatologist appointment later on in the afternoon. And I'm going to go to the market as well. So, yeah, I'll take you guys along to both places I'm going to. The weather is very, very warm. I'm loving it. I'm sweating yesterday. I absolutely love it. Naija, if everything worked, or if most things worked, would have been the best place to live. I'm telling you, things are really, it's expensive for people who live here, but for us, I don't find it expensive because I went to a tailor yesterday with the clothes I brought. I wanted to sew, and it was about six pairs of clothes for me and my children, and what I paid, I couldn't believe it. The tailor charged me 12,000 naira for all of them, and when I converted it to pounds, that was like less than 20 pounds, and that's the amount I would have paid for only one single one. That's my children's one. For my one alone, it would have been 50 pounds, and when I checked it, that was like 45,000 for only one pair of mine, and I had three, and my children two. So you can imagine. So yeah, things like that are really cheap to make clothes, to sew clothes, So I brought some materials to make here, and it was just mind-blowing how much they charged me. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to ask the girl, are you sure? My noses are getting cold. I'll take you guys in my waka waka today. All right. Bye. Oh yeah. Come on. Hopefully you're not supposed to talk. What are you talking about? So guys, I've come to see my dermatologist. Is somebody that I know from previous visits, and I've come to have a consultation with her today because I think about 2 or 3 years ago I had a procedure here for my skin. I have this skin. They are not called skin tags on around my neck area. But she has there's a name she calls, it's a medical name. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I just call them skin tags. It's all these it's like tiny skin growths on the skin. They are very tiny. They are like pimples, but they get darkened with time. So it's around my skin area, my neck area, my face area that I had it. So I had them taken out about 3 years ago in this clinic. But they are growing back. So I wanted to come and speak to the dermatologist. She's a doctor, just to see what I can do because they are really irritating me. As you know, I like to show a bit of flesh, and it's not nice showing flesh that is not smooth. So yeah. So I just finished seeing her, and she told me what we need to do. I decided to do it here because she's the one that I did it in this clinic before, and they are really, really good. From the clinic, and I've seen the dermatologist is someone that I know before. I had a consultation with her about 3 years ago because of the skin tags that I have, and she got rid of them. But for some reason, the thing has started growing back again. So I went to see her. She's really, really good. She got rid of all of them. Now I have to do another procedure again, and I'm telling you, these things are not cheap. They are not, but we all want a very clear skin. You want to look beautiful, and as a woman, you are never really beautiful if your skin is not glowing and shining. So yeah, it's all going to be worth it at the end of the day. I prefer to do it here because number one, is cheaper. Number two, she's done it for me before, and I know her work. She's good. So I'm off to Wuse market now. Wuse, they call it Wuse. It's those who don't know Abuja that is calling it Wuse. It's Wuse market. I have a few things I want to check out in the market. You know, you can never ever come without going to the market to see the market. So yeah, follow me to the market to go and see what's up. It's fasting period, so it's a bit quiet. Because a lot of the people that sell some things in the market are Muslims, so usually this fasting period they don't do full time, like they have to break to go and pray, and when it's time for them to break their fast as well. So let's see what it looks like. Usually when there's fasting, when there's Ramadan, Abuja changes. Salah is next week, I'm told. So yeah, let's go. Where they go now? Where they push people? Wuse market. This is Wuse market, yo. Oh my God. Wuse market is one of the oldest markets in Abuja, if not the very oldest. It's as far back as the time I was here in 1999. So it's a familiar market. It hasn't really changed since that time. Mano, to make big bill, I'm gonna borrow. Me not done. No. Maki you lazy. No, okay.
No, it's not fun. Look at it. It's not fun.
Now which one be that?
Okay, you know that place again.
No, not only in the river, we don't need to find out Tabalana. Anybody fit do am. Why you need to find out? Because this person will tell you how far. We just tell you the waka. If it far, then I'll come. Come come, she. We call nothing or record born. Bola, even finish it, go. Or could like bathroom. If I had my tissue top. I can't narrow. I don't care. Hello, how are you? I got no. Wow. Okay. Oh yeah. Come on.
Hopefully you're not supposed to talk. What we can about?
Hey guys, good afternoon. How are you guys doing? It's a very bright and sunny afternoon in Abuja. So what I've come to do is to send some stuff by transport to Benin. I'm going to Benin, and I hear that the local baggage allowance is only 20 kg, and it's 5,000 naira per kg for any excess. So I just decided to come ahead and send the load to save costs. So came with my people, and then so that bag now cost about 3,000 naira or 4,000 naira to send it. So that's so much more cheaper than taking it to the airport. Close your bag, madam. Close your bag. Close your bag. You open since.
I even remember saying
Your bag self open. You don't agree. How much it cost for that? Huh? Jim, your matter, eh? You don't charge for them.
No, now, when we taste sweet, you don't do.
They won't exploit you. You see as you dress now. You see say you be a big woman now.
See, manager,
You don't look now. You don't see all these people that they check person out.
Manager, them man come, and I don't call this boy. 1.5, then they'll say, man, 1.5. No, 1.5.
My cousin said 2,000. He said give them 2,000. I
will
collect them.
I said 2,000.
You don't look you now from head to toe now. Say you don't say Nigeria. Before they do anything, they will first size you off. They go look your shoe, look your bag.
Like
See as the mouth till they near you with
so if I come and somebody that girl go say, now you go look for who they travel. They'll say, come, see this load. How much you want? The person say 2,000, say 1,000.
Okay, now you for do then. Why you not do that
That's
one?
what I was going to do. Now when I call this driver, I see him there outside. Now you come back home.
It's
This driver will take 1.5. True. I just seen a message there.
It's
I don't know
okay.
if I even fed call the driver. No, I dey feel say this because boss
Because
is
this
not
one
there.
are the first one tomorrow. You know, say talk say na him be the first
Because
one.
boss is not there. I feel say that guy don't go.
He talk say na him be the first one. You know, say the Edo line still there.
Don't close.
Bender line no dey again. That transport was so successful in those days. Child. You know, saying now that Bender line, now they start all this transport before this private ones go enter. And now what are they? Where are they go? Be say, you know, say now then start to they carry these parcels. You know, you go get something for Benin, go bring, come, go carry, go. Now other transport when they come start second it because they come see say the thing they quick way. You say now today now in the evening they don't reach there. Now all the transport they do they can't even get that one when you go that one from Lagos. They say now even logistics they everywhere 40,000.
This one now.
Nine they charge.
You can't go.
God is good. God is good. Now God is good. So I'm sure by now, majority of you would have heard about the passing of Pastor E.O. Adeboye's son. I actually heard the news a couple of days ago. My sister sent it to me and it was quite shocking. And the worst part, they said that he wasn't sick, that there was nothing wrong with him. He didn't have any medical issues. He was not on any medication. That I think he's 43 or 42 years old. 43 years old. I actually saw a clip on Instagram where he was celebrating his last birthday with his family, his wife, children, and his dad and his mom were there. They were just worshiping God. I think it was early morning because they were wearing night clothes. Very, very sad, I must say. It's heartbreaking. The worst thing that can happen to any parent is for them to lose their own child while they are alive, especially at that very, very old age, ripe age, for them to be burying a child. I just cannot imagine what the parents are going through now. This is a temptation, and for a man of God, this is kind of temptation that will make people ask a lot of questions. I was just in my spirit asking God, please do not give us a temptation that will be more than what we can bear. Wow, this is really, really sad. I mean, it's always sad when people die before their time. When young people die, it's always a very sad thing. I'm dealing with a bereavement myself, and I've been reflecting a lot as a result about life and what are we here for? What are we even here for in this life? All this life that we do this, you do that. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to buy an estate, I want to do this. What is the point? I've just been thinking that I mean, nobody can question God. We cannot question God, we cannot query God. All we can do is just live our life to please God and make sure that we are serving God and doing good with our lives. It's not about acquiring material things even. It's about impacting lives, touching lives. Things that they can remember us for when we go. When we leave, what would they remember us for? That's what and the Bible verse that kept coming to my spirit was Matthew 6:19-21, where Jesus says, "Do not lay up for yourself treasures on earth, where moth and rot destroy, and where thieves break in and steal. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rot destroys, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." But a lot of us, we lay our treasure here on earth. That's the truth. Our treasure lay on earth. So what's the point of laying your treasure on earth, really? Knowing that we're only passing by. We're only strangers in these earthly places. Well, our time here is for a while. God, that temptation, I just cannot imagine. temptation of losing a loved one. So, guys, my understanding of that scripture is that we should have heaven in our mind. We should always think about at the end of this earth what's going to happen, because treasure is where it says where your treasure is, that's where your heart is going to be. So, if your treasure is in heaven, your mindset will be about heaven. You'll be thinking about heaven. You'll have heaven in your consciousness. But if your treasures are on this earth, because your mind will always be where your treasures are, and if you stored up your treasures in this earth, then you only think of this earth. You will never think about, okay, what happens when I die? You will never think about, heaven. You will never think about life after. So let us always have heaven in our hearts. And I think that's my limited understanding of what that Bible verse meant. I'm not a preacher, but this is what I understand by it, that where your treasure is, that's where your heart is. So your treasure should really, really be on earth, because whatever we acquire on earth, whatever treasure we acquire on earth, is not for us. We're only temporary keepers. When we go, other people will take over. So if it's a house you built, car you bought, land, property, money in your account, it's not yours. You're only using it temporarily. If person payment today now, other people will not even work for, and I will come enjoy. So I pray that God will console the family of Pastor Adeboye. It's a very difficult thing. Like I said, I'm dealing with a bereavement at the moment, and that's why I'm here in Nigeria. But when we die in Christ, we have hope of eternal life. So that is what is most important. May he so rest in peace. So guys, I'm going to leave it here with you guys today. I wanted to show you a feel of what Abuja looks like, because a lot of us, those who are non-Nigerians, will see what Nigeria looks like. This is a Nigeria that we don't see a lot on social media or television, but also just to have a feel of what it looks like now with everything that is going on, all the news and every bad thing that we hear on social media, just to know that, yeah, people are still living. It's just having that added consciousness that, okay, there's a lot of risk out there. I mean, I was shocked when people are still going out at night. People were still going out at night in Abuja. You will not believe it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my Waka Waka. It's a vlog, and a couple of days I call it my 48 hours vlog in Abuja and the things I got up to. I still have a lot of content that I'm going to share with you. So make sure you turn your notification button on. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. And join our family. I'll speak to you in my next video. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.